Ladies, good afternoon, both to those of you who have joined us live on Facebook and live on Instagram for the Pomodoro reveal. Now, Pomodoro is a fabulous British brand even that was established, I think they're in their 30th or their 31st year. It's owned by a gorgeous couple, Noreen and Hemant, and it's a real family affair. You know, they have people working with them like Sonia who've been there since day one. We've stocked them here at Artichoke probably for about 15 years. The thing we love most about Pomodoro is that Noreen is a woman in her 50s. So she's designing really lovely pieces that are on trend but accommodate the fact that all our bits and bobs are no longer where they used to be. They always have a very, very strong summer collection, and the pieces that you will see today, apart from the dress I'm wearing, you will recognise the shapes and you may well have had them before. But, you know, if something's fixed, don't break it. So what they do is they bring out classic shapes year after year, but in the most beautiful, beautiful different fabrics to update the collection. As always, this is part of our limited collection. Now, we call them our limited collections because although we sell thousands of pairs of jeans a year, we sell lots and lots of shirts, we sell lots and lots of jumpers, pieces that will make up your core wardrobe. The brands that we bring in that really have items that will make you stand out from the crowd, like this gorgeous dress I'm wearing. What we do with these is we buy from brands that only stock a limited number of boutiques in the country, and from these brands we only purchase a limited number of pieces, which then gives you exclusivity that normally you would have to pay through the nose for. So the great side to this is that if you purchase this dress, you went on holiday, you saw somebody else wearing exactly the same dress, is that you would be extremely unlucky. The downside of stocking limited collections is once these pieces are gone, ladies, they are gone. We do not restock them. So if you see something that you like today, although it's early spring rather than high summer, the reaction to this season's K-Design collection has been overwhelming. So without wanting to do anything like a hard sell, if you see something you like today, ladies, I strongly recommend that you purchase it, because it may very well not be here in June when you think you might get round to wearing it. We have got other drops from other collections coming through all summer, as you know, but this is the first drop from Pomodoro, and depending on how things go, it may well be the last, but this is the only time we will get these particular pieces. So I'm home alone today, not a lot of dressing up. Once life returns to normal, we will actually start doing reels on these pieces. But as many of you know, Ellie is getting married on Tuesday, about which we're all super excited. And then of course next weekend we have the long Easter weekend. So this was probably the only day that I could do it. And to cut a long story short, Donna came in early so that she left early. So that's why I'm home alone. Half an hour ago, I had looked at these pieces. I hadn't tried a single garment on. I have very, very quickly sorted out which size I think I would wear, so that then from that it will give you some guide of the size that would fit you, depending on the size, shape and height that you are. However, Donna will be in tomorrow to measure things. She'll be back on Monday to measure things, should you wish to get the correct measurements for each size. I haven't done my little petite run yet, but as I go through, I will show you the pieces that I think personally will work on petites. And obviously Donna, who is our expert, can confirm that. And again, I'll tell you if I think these will work on pear shapes as I go through them. But again, if you want more advice on that, you need to chat to Christine or to Ellie. So without further ado, I'm going to do this in order because I've just quickly made notes. So I'm not going to talk about this dress yet, much as I love it. What I'm going to talk about first is the batik border midi. Now ladies, this is my favourite Pomodoro summer dress. I'm going to bring it up close to camera. This is a size 8, so you know it's not going to fit me in a million years, but if I put it up against me, you'll see that the waist is probably in the right place. It's waisted where it should be. It's a shirt waister that unbuttons all the way down, so you can wear it as a coat as well as a dress. And it has a puffed 3/4 sleeve. This is the variation upon the theme. The one I have of this, I think is about 4 or 5 years old. I absolutely love it. I have a feeling I might be tempted into getting another version this year. It does have a tie belt at the waistline. For my particular shape, this doesn't work tied at the front. So what we do is we tie it at the back. I've just seen that we'd lost the signal on Instagram. It's come back. Ladies, as I am home alone, I need to apologise. We can do absolutely no fiddling. So if we drop out again, please don't go away. We'll pop back. The other thing is on Instagram is, although I can see lots of you are watching, I can't actually see what you're asking. So if you have any questions on Instagram, could you please leave a message so that I can come back to you afterwards. Obviously on Facebook I can see your comments and we'll come back to you later on. Now this dress normally, yes it does, this dress has pockets. It is just such an easy dress to wear, and as you can see it's tiered. And then this year it has the beautiful batik contrast at the bottom, in the collar and on the cuff. Ladies, as you see each piece and you love it, it would be great for me to see the thumbs up and the love hearts coming across the screen, because then I can see that we're still live as well. So this is the first piece, it's the batik border midi, £89, and it's definitely getting a huge thumbs up from me. In this, I would be a 14. So I am a 14 to 16 at the top, and I'm a 10 to 12 at the bottom. I'm age 60, I'm 5'6", and I am known as an inverted triangle, which means that I'm 2 sizes bigger at the bottom than I am at the top. I am the polar opposite of a pear shape. However, we think this works on pear shapes, and it should work on petites, but it will be a maxi on you rather than a midi. But if you like a maxi, it will be fat on you. Now, in the same print, we have the cotton batik border blouse, which is £59. Has the same ruched 3/4 sleeve, and as you can see, it has the border at the bottom of the little top. All these are 100% cotton, ladies. I'm just going to put my hand in so that you can see it is not at all sheer. It has the contrast around the little collar that has the so flattering placket, and then there are 3 buttons, and I'm going to bring it up really, really close so you can see the pin tucking. Now I've actually put this with our Tilly white linen trousers. I think this would be a fabulous outfit. As far as the Tillys are concerned, if you look online, you won't see many navy at the moment. The pure linen is in the sale, but we have had a linen viscose mix delivered today, so we will have navy Tillys online within the next couple of weeks. So if you're wondering where they got to and what was happening with them, hang on ladies, we will have navy tillies back again within a couple of weeks. But what do you think about this stunning outfit, ladies? £65 for the trousers, £59 for the top. This gets a thumbs up from me as well. I think most of them are going to get thumbs up. I think all of them are going to get thumbs up. Now next up is the Poochie caftan. Look at this, it's gorgeous, ladies. So I'm just going to bring the sleeve up to camera because this is a feature that Pomodoro do quite regularly. They have the little tatting above the cuff, and then here it's repeated in the neckline. The neckline again has a narrow collar with the V-neck, which is super flattering, and the tatting is repeated at the bottom of the garment as well. I'm going to put this up against me, and underneath I'm going to pop some white jeans so that you can see this is tunic rather than top length. The white jeans are Angelica Magic Stretch. They're £79. They're the jeans we live and die in. This tunic, I think, if you are booby, is a bit snug. So if I forget to tell you as I go along, everything I've looked at, I would be in a 14, and I'm basically I'm a 12 body with big boobs, which makes me between a 14 and a 16. This is very tight across the chest in the 14. I would definitely have to size up to the 16. And to be honest with you, I might even consider going up to an 18. If you have hips, it has a split at the side. So if you're concerned about it splaying, again, ring us and then we can advise you whether to size up or not. But the splits at the side might make it work. I'm going to leave this to a pear shape to try on actually, because I've got absolutely no idea how it's going to work on somebody with hips. But it looks, if you see in the cut, you can see that it's actually got hips cut into it, so it probably will work. If you're petite, you can wear it as a dress. Now we're moving on to the famous Pomodoro shift. I think they've probably been doing this shape for 30 years. It is something that you just see a dress and you know it's a Pomodoro one because of this classic shift shape. So it has a zip in the back, just bringing this up, so it's got a hidden zip. Again, I think I would be a 14 in this. And can you see it actually has a waist and it has hips sewn into it. So if I actually had to go bigger than a 14, I probably would have it taken in. But I love this shape. All these pieces, ladies, are just so perfect for holidays and for dressing down. But something like this dress and the dress I'm wearing would work so well for a summer wedding. You'll really be able to dress this up. It is only £66, but if you imagine this with a little pashmina and some nice heels, you know, it really will take you anywhere. And now I move on to this, and size 14 that I am in, ladies, is coming offline and it is coming home with me. I was drawn to this dress because I think it's absolutely beautiful. Did I think that it would suit me? Never in a month of Sundays. And this is why, ladies, you really do need to try items on and not make judgments about it. And it's why we do these videos, because things look very different on a hanger than they do on a human being. And I must apologise to the ladies on Instagram, something very strange is happening, but I don't really know how to rectify it at the moment. Just bear with us or hop over to Facebook. So this is the midi shirt dress, the Poochie midi shirt dress. As you can see, it has a slight dropped sleeve, so it covers almost the top of your arms. But I'm not that fussed about my arms. They really don't bother me. It has a collar which can be undone, and it is buttoned all the way through. It would be interesting to see if this worked as a gilet actually. If I undo this, I wonder if you tied this at the back, undid it and wore it over white linen trousers with a white t-shirt. I think that would look rather lovely. You can actually, I think, wear it. Does that work as a dress? I can't actually see. I like tying the tie at the front because it covers my tummy and actually gives me some shape, which is what I'm always desperately looking for. And because it's got this slightly dropped sleeve and the flared skirt, it balances out my bust, so it makes it look smaller. It's coming to about 3 inches above my ankles. I'll give you a twirl with it done up at the front and come into camera again. I'm in a size 14, as I mentioned. And then finally we have the Panama tiered dress, which again is very similar to the cotton one that I have and wear every year. So this is the size 8. Remember, it won't fit me. However, I think that this is actually a more similar cut to mine than the batik one, because it's got a higher waistline. So this would be an empire waist. Again, it's got the little tie, which I wouldn't wear. I would wear it tied at the back. It's a shirt dress. It's buttoned all the way through, so it could be worn as a jacket. It has a 3/4 sleeve with a little button detail so that you can roll it up and put the cuff on it. It's this gorgeous, it's like a fern print. It's really pretty. And it is £85, and from memory it's 100% viscose. This dress, ladies, has a really nice weight. Yeah, and I'm just having a look at myself in it. I quite like this one as well. So this is our selection for Pomodoro this season. No videos now until the end of next week. We will be taking obviously lots of photos on Tuesday, and Ellie has promised to share all her photos with you. We're having a bit of fun on Facebook this weekend, and to give her a good laugh, we're all sharing our wedding photos. You can do it by either putting it on your own profile and tagging us so Ellie will see them, or lots of you, I think, are actually popping them in our Facebook group. So if you'd like to join in the fun, that's great. If you are watching this live, you have until midnight to post your jeans photos on social media. Tag us and a friend so that we know who your friend is and we can find you. And you could win a pair of jeans for yourself and the person that you've tagged. We've had another incredibly busy week, both online and in the shop, ladies. So as always, I just would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this small business in Swaffham. Thank you very much indeed. Whatever you're doing this weekend, I hope you have a fabulous time. See you later. Bye bye.